Good evening. Today I'm going to talk about Okay. I'm going to talk about the role of nurse as a member in the multidisciplinary team for the program, rehabilitation program, psychosocial rehabilitation, post-mastectomy. It's prepared by Assistant Professor Asma Hamdi and Dr. Dalia Ali, Lecturer of Medical Surgical Nursing. Presented by Dalia Ali. Breast cancer is the most common malignancy in women and leading cause of morbidity and mortality. With early detection and therapeutic advances in breast cancer management, mortality rates have declined significantly. Majority of women after breast cancer treatment now make good functional recovery. Survival of breast cancer has become more frequent because women are increasingly diagnosed with early stages disease and screening. Treatment is focused on curing the disease and preventing relapse due to metastatic of the disease. Patients post-mastectomy still have to deal with severe short of long-term treatment, side effects or complications, and psychological distresses related to the disease and treatment. Physical problems may be pain, decreased shoulder range of motion, lymphedema, fatigue, menopause, weight gain, seroma formation, neuropathy, and mood disturbance. A range of neuropsychological problems can occur such as anxiety, depression, fear of recurrence, sexual dysfunction, and body dysmorphism. As disease progresses, various other concerns arise such as bone metastasis, tumor infiltration causing plexopathy. These tables show common psychosocial issues in women with breast cancer: fear of recurrence, body image disruption, sexual dysfunction, treatment-related anxieties, intensive thoughts about illness, marital or partner communications, feeling of vulnerability, existence concerns regarding mood. Various adjustment issues may surface in the transitional period in the community as increased care needs, inability to drive and return to work, financial constraints, marital stresses, limitation in societal participation, perception of self-worth, and self-image and rule reversal with the family. Biopsychosocial functioning. Women after mastectomy require professional long-term support. This need should result in the enhancement of services provided in the relevant women support group. When evaluating holistically the life of a woman after mastectomy, all spheres of everyday function should be taken into the account: physical, cognitive, emotional, and social. World Health Organization promotes breast cancer management control with the National Cancer Control Program integration in prevention, early detection, diagnosis, treatment, rehabilitation, and palliative care. Rehabilitation is an integral part of breast cancer management and is involved in all time periods, as in early post-operative period, while going through all adjacent therapy, late phase of care, and long-term care continuum in the community. It includes use of different interventions and involvement of various disciplines, maximize patient function, promote independence, adaptation, improve patient quality of life. This diagram shows the 6 focuses area of rehabilitation: physical, emotional, psychological, social, vocational, and spiritual. Multidisciplinary rehabilitation. It is a coordinated delivery of intervention by 2 or more disciplines with input for medical specialists. It is designed to be patient-centered, time-based, functionally oriented. It's aimed to maximize activity and participation. Nurses have a key role in the multidisciplinary team, acting promoter of human practices in the care of inpatient process. Nursing role is to attend the biopsychosocial need of the patient, making the hospital stay a pleasant time, ensure biological and emotional stability of women, which will facilitate pre-operative mastectomy. Nurses play a vital role in the psychosocial care of oncology patients through their journey. Nurses see patients at their worst and at their best, from diagnosis through treatment through acute, palliative, and end-of-life care. It's a long journey which is shared between patient and healthcare practitioners. The goal of rehabilitation nursing: assess individuals with disability and or chronic illness to attain and maintain maximum function. The rehabilitation nurse assists clients in adapting to altered lifestyle while providing a therapeutic environment for clients and their families' development. Nursing, as well as the entire healthcare team, has an essential role in the treatment of breast cancer, as explanation of the patient about the disease and its treatment options, promotion of self-care, emotional support, pain relief, treatment of complications, and every incentive and encourage them to encourage the patients needs to face cancer and its possible consequences. Excellent care must include interventions that focus on the information and psychosocial needs of the patient, facilitating emotional expression, help to modulate distress and enhance coping abilities. Psychosocial intervention include therapeutic communication, have been used with success to minimize stress, improve quality of life, treat depression, and support cancer patients through the course of their diagnosis and recovery. The rehabilitation nurse designs and implements treatment strategies that are based on scientific nursing theory related to self-care and that promote physical, psychosocial, and spiritual health. Work in inpatient and outpatient settings that can be found in a range of acute to subacute rehabilitation facilities. Cancer Patient Navigator. What is the Cancer Patient Navigator? Receiving support from a patient navigator can make differences in the way newly diagnosed cancer patients feel about their case. The Nurse Navigator. It's an educator and advocate for the patient and their caregiver throughout their cancer care experiences. Act as the primary point of control to contact for cancer patients after initial diagnosis and until patient has sufficient knowledge and resources to self-direct care. Has a responsibility for monitoring, coordinating care, and educating cancer patients and families. Goals of patient navigation: save lives from cancer timely diagnosis and treatment, educate population on cancer prevention and early detection, eliminate barriers to care, make sure patients are aware of and can access availability services, make sure patients are not lost in the time of follow-up. Navigator role and responsibility: rehabilitation. This is the most important role for the nurse as a navigator. Provide educational support for issues related to survival cancer, lymphedema specialist, supporting groups, financial help. So, the rehabilitative nurse has a specialized training in rehabilitation and restorative principles. Work collaboratively with the entire rehabilitation team and take a holistic approach, meeting patient functional, emotional, medical, vocational, educational, environmental, and spiritual needs. This diagram shows the role of the nurse as educator, advocate, manager, collaborator, leader, researcher, and care provider. Role of the patient navigator, which as we said is the nurse, assist communication between patient and provider, help patients suppress the barriers, facing barriers or surpass barriers to health care, offer outreach services and educational programs, offer culturally and linguistically appropriate assistance. وبعدين دي كده يعني زي سيركل بنمشي فيها لبعضها. When life kicks you, let it kick you to forward. ده حاجه بنقولها للبيشنتس، يعني انا تلاقيها يعني حلوه، عجبتني ان انا نقولها للبيشنتس لو اي حد هيحصل له problem. When life kicks you, let it kick you forward. Okay, thank you.